Getting almost there. Huh? Anybody there? Oh, is somebody coming up? Thank you so much for all your help. Oh, that's nice of you, sweet retreat. That's a cool name. Thank you for all. Zoe, how are you doing in Tampa? I'm Jamie from Alabama. Good. Uh, and I'm old in Washington, D.C. Boy, we're going nuts in this city with all this stuff on Capitol Hill. Boy, it was just a matter of time. I'm so grateful that you are doing this for free. I'm also a Lesko member. Good. Yep, many years ago, I bought your first book. My name is Marty from Arkansas. Hi, Marty. Oh, that's nice. So you don't mind that some people pay and some people get it for free. Well, I enjoy answering questions. And I sort of feel that the people who can't afford, the $20 even, I mean, they need the help more. Need all the help I can get. Tennessee, thanks for your time. Oh, Amanda, thank you for saying nice things. That's what we have to do, is just say nice things to each other. If they're true. If they're not, just, if you have nothing good to say, don't say anything at all. Mothers used to say, if you can't say anything nice, let me get something to drink. Oh, no, I made coffee a little bit. Well, I don't know. I didn't get it in the YouTube yet, but the link is in Facebook. In the group there's a link there for the new programs in Facebook, and they're more than that, but they're the big basic ones that I want to make sure everyone applies to. Michelle from Indiana, I bought your book from Bottom Line. Oh gosh, that's a long time ago. Marty, somebody owned that thing. Yeah, he did. Didn't get much from that. Oh, it's good. I just look for places to get the information out. Some are better than others. Hey, Diane Brown, I love hanging out with you with these chats. You are such a ray of light and comfort. Ooh, that's nice. Well, I think that's all we have in our life to do for each other, no matter who we are. You deserve it always. Looking out. You should make your own clothesline. Actually, I'm looking for somebody maybe wants to. I do a lot on the t-shirt place. So I have a lot of, like these t-shirts and pants I wear, and I just have them made. And if somebody wants to manage that, and actually the same, see, this is a t-shirt, and then I have a fabric made that I have spoon flower. That's where you get 3D fabric. Like you'd have instant t-shirts, and then you could have instant fabric. Place in North Carolina. There's a couple around, but this is the one I use. And then I send it to Vietnam, and they make a whole suit for like $150 or something like that. It costs more to fly the material back and forth than the suit, and that's sort of interesting. But yeah, and it's fun. And it took me a while to be comfortable enough to do that. Hi, Angela. Amanda, I'll do it. Oh, you will? Oh, good. Email me, Amanda. LeskoFreeRadio@gmail.com. Where are you located? Do you do any marketing online now? Because that's what it's all about. If you don't market, if nobody knows about my stuff, it doesn't really matter, does it? It's like a tree falling in the woods. Does it really fall if you don't hear it? Well, that's what I think about business. That's what the only thing to think about in business is getting a customer. Nothing else you really should worry about. Because if you can't get a customer, then it doesn't matter. You're not in business. Love this. I'll do it. Great, Amanda. Me too. Oh, yeah. LeskoFreeRadio@gmail.com. Yeah. And if you don't hear from me in 2 days, just beat on me. I'm an old guy and I forget stuff. And it's God. I mean, I really enjoy getting old. I mean, all that stuff worried about when I was young. The fact homes on your free follows. How do you bid on the dollar homes? Okay, there's a Charlene. If you're looking for the dollar homes, if you go to HUD.gov and just put in there, oh, hiya, Monique. Just put in dollar, you could spell it out, DOLAR, or $1 homes, and you'll see the sign, the website they have there on HUD, because it's something HUD manages, but then sends to the local offices. So that's what you have to follow, is that. So you have to find out who gets them locally. So first start at your HUD $1 home thing in HUD. Thanks, Master, for all your directing. Hiya, Ken. Good. Grants list for Georgia, please. Jamie, if you're a member, I'm putting a lot of that for members, by state. I mean, I hate to give the whole farm away to non-members because I don't want the members. I want them to feel special. You get something by being a member. But I will soon have that where I'm going to sell them very cheaply, $5, $10 or something like that, for state reports, in your state, because I think that's how we have to organize things, is by state. You got your Tessie. I got you, Tessie. I got you, Tessie. Is that somebody else, Tessie? What is Tessie? What's Tessie, Amanda? Email sent. Oh, nice. What's Tessie? Is that somebody on the list there, Tessie? I pay that. I pay that. Don't know what you mean. What is that, Amanda? Right now? Surely. She said she didn't forget her commission. Oh, absolutely not. No, no, absolutely not. No, and that's why, actually, I even do that about your clothes. Oh, yes, I know. But what is the word Tessie? Or is that, I'm not sure where that comes from, but I used to, when I was first doing commercials, I used to go, okay, how much does that commercial cost? And I'd buy it, I'd shoot the commercial, and they were tens or hundreds of $1,000s at the time, put it on, and I'd lose money. Then I found out, no, you do it on commission. And so way all my money on television was by not paying for the advertising, but just sharing the revenue. I sent an email. Love to. Okay. Thank you, Amanda. How do you become a member? A member, nameless child, is leskohelp.com. So www.leskohelp.com. And that's where $10 a month, and it's all you could eat is buffet light. And by the way, if anybody knows, we're getting so hacked on Facebook. I'm getting hacked on YouTube now too, and I don't even take comments on YouTube because just people are hacking into the comments and selling people and pretending they're me and everything. Oh, Tessie Lesko. No, hello, it's me, Tessie Lesko. Oh, Tessie Van. I see. Okay, it's me, Tessie Lesko. Okay, okay, sorry. I beg your pardon. So Amanda was talking to Tessie. Okay, I didn't even see Tessie here. Okay. Oh, I see Tessie. That's me. Okay. Oh, beg your pardon. Okay. See, I'm an old fart and I forget stuff. I don't catch on to stuff quickly, easy. so and I learned to live with it. And I don't mind anymore. It's sort of fun and interesting. Good evening, Matthew. Jacqueline, how are you? How are you? So nice of you to join us. And old is fun, I think, because then you don't worry about at least eating right now and things like that I worry about later. And I think when I was about 50 or so, I just started sort of believing that, God, the only important thing is your heart. This is why I'm starting at hearts. And as opposed to information, I used to think was so important, and it is, but I think hearts are more important. Your heart is more important. If you could open your heart to more things, and since I guess in my 50s sometime, I just started trying to, how do I open my heart more to everything? It makes life so much richer if you can do that. Otherwise, you start being defensive or whatever, man. Then you live in fighting everybody, and nobody's really fighting. You think they are, but they're not. Been trying to find a way to get grants to buy a larger home in Florida. My kids said hi, and they wear your question marks too. Great. Well, we got to get them, and we get some T-shirts for them. Okay, uh, and for a bigger house. Now, again, if you're a member, no problem. You just put that in. Start a new discussion in the Lesko Help, and I send you more than you'll ever want. But it's a PhD program and getting all the real estate money, that's available wherever you are. And if you're not, then here's the places you have to look. First of all, start with your HUD and HUD.gov and look for counselors and look for HUD counselors there. And then find all the counselors in your area, call some up, start telling them what to do, and they get paid for free to help you do that. Now they're all nonprofits. So another nonprofits I think is Neighbor Works, NEIGHBORWORKS.org. And they're all over the country too. They're for two nonprofits that are good places to start. They may not have everything that you need. Don't go Google. I mean, it is terrible what happens in Google. I think there's just too much there. I don't know if you notice the in announcing this seminar tonight, I'm talking about, okay, here's what I want to cover. I don't know if you could see this. Debt. Okay, if you have debt, business, starting a business or growing a business. What's that next one? Jobs and education. This is my chicken scratch. Jobs and posting, John. Okay. Jobs and home, real estate, and healthcare, and research. Okay, all those. I put in the keywords in Google on everything, like debt. You put in debt, you get a billion websites. What are you going to do with that? All of them are the lowest I've on these, and I think it was for like jobs or something. We're just like 700 million as opposed to a billion. I mean, you can't deal with that, And remember, when you go in to look for those to see what your results are, on the first couple pages are people who pay a lot of money to get on those first pages. So anybody really that works at Google has to pay Google money. And to pay Google money means they have to get money from you. So that means that anybody out there who's on the internet and is giving you free stuff like HUD counselors or Neighbor Works and people like this, they don't pay Google anything. So Google has no incentive to do that. And you don't know the difference or whatever. Joy loves to worship. Great, man. I'm a member of Lesko Help. How do I log into the group and the website? Thank you, Joy. Joy, go to facebook.com/groups, GROUPS, like groupie. Okay. And then another slash and put Lesko Help. There will be all that's in, that's the service. It's all done on the Facebook closed groups. I tell you the truth, I'm looking at moving. We're just getting scammers there too, that they message people saying they're me and just send me $300 and I'll apply for something for you. I don't, once you join Lesko Help, you never get asked for any other money. No money, no more money, nobody. So any other help that if you're on Lesko Help and when they get a message or anything, it's somebody just a scam. And that's it. And they're smarter than I am. They spend all day trying to figure out how to scam somebody. I spend all day trying to figure out how to help somebody and find out about programs. So we spend our time different. Oh my God, I just walked into your life. Denise, hi. You want to go dancing? Tanya, I want the real estate money in North Carolina. Yeah, it's easier to give me that. If you're a member, but But where you go, if you're not a member, are those two places, HUD and NeighborWorks. I mean, they're the two basic programs. You go to HUD also and look for buying a home, North Carolina. They have a good listing of programs there to start with, and that's it. So in HUD, they keep track of the program. Again, no place you go, and even me. I mean, I'll give you 150 programs in any city in North Carolina or anywhere, and that's still not everything. That's why what's I think it's more important than anything else about doing research today is this thing. This is your key. Sorry, Terry, it's about time. Look at Terry is late again. Now, the last time I did a seminar, Terry May was late, and I was got that 2 more demerits, boy. And I, oh, thank you for showing up, Terry. That's nice. And it just, you get, okay, here's what you do, like, okay, if you don't have my stuff or whatever, and you're not sure all of that, okay, you go to HUD, look for counseling, you go to counseling, there'll be like 50 free counseling people in your state. Okay, and they're all there, names, addresses, phone number, and what areas they specialize in, and all that kind of stuff. You call 3 or 4 and tell them what you're up to and how can you help, okay? That's it. See, they're doing this every day. It's sort of like coming to me. I've been saying this for 40, 50 years, or whatever the hell it is. And you're going to Google and get a billion websites. Well, you can't do that. You can't live like that. That's why you have to get out of the Google habit and start getting back into the phone habit. And that's the only way, I think, to survive in our. Google's great. If you know exactly the name, like you knew NeighborWorks, okay, you could find that. But if you put in a bargain home or anything like that you didn't know their name, it'll never come up. Yeah, and that's what it is. And we don't train people. You go to school and see, we're all taught how to spend money. I wish I could stay and watch, but I can't. Hopefully, I'll catch you next life. Next life. Thank you for uploading your uploading tag. I'm a member. Thank you, Tanya Smith. Let me check. Yeah, make sure you get in. I mean, Facebook and just start discussions. When you start a discussion, see, I look at every discussion in that's what I did before I got on. I just did 20 more questions, and answers. And truthfully, that's what I want to do in life. I mean, I really feel that. Boy, I mean, I see now how much I do know versus anybody else. I certainly don't know everything, and other maybe know, something deeper that I just know superficially or something like that. But on an overall sense, I mean, I don't think there's anybody in the country that knows about government programs like I do. I've written 100 books on the topic and whatever, but I see, and people try to beat me up on it. And in the past, I've had some people really try to drag me through the mud on it. And it was sort of interesting. It hurt a lot, but it was really interesting because I found out how much I really knew. I mean, their arguments are terrible. They just didn't know this stuff. I wish I could stay and watch. You can't. Okay, I remember, great, Tanya. Can you receive money if you collect SSDI? It depends on the program, but apply. You apply. Every program, there'll be 100 questions you could ask about any program, but and unless you're talking to the person giving out the money, anybody's answer really doesn't count. I'm a Washingtonian and I need help. Great, Timothy. You're down the street. I live in Adams Morgan now, right across the street from the grill from Ipanema. And if you see me in the morning, actually, the last 2 mornings I didn't go downtown. I was a little busy down there. I went north on my walking. Lisa, love guy. Lisa here. I got in touch with I Fund Women. Yeah, how was that, Lisa? I Fund Women. That's interesting. I think somebody showed me that the other day. Joyce K. How do you start a chat in Facebook? Help. Yeah. You have to know the person is chatty, their name or whatever, and a message. There's not a chat, it's a message in Facebook, but I can't find where to type. If you go, you need the person. So if you find a person who's also a member and you have to be polite. I mean, people are not set up to chat a lot of times, or instant messenger, but that's what works with us is the instant messenger. Lisa Love gives, I had an apartment, but hard to work. Ugh, I'm not missing apartment again. I'm not sure what that means. But remember, if you're renting, or you're like, I just helped two landlords today who were in financial trouble. Ivan, Washingtonian, also, you recommended Trist. Once Love, that place. Miss that. I do too. It's sort of open, but it's on the street. Yeah. I used to hang at Trist all the time. I loved it. And now up at the Line, the hotel, that's another nice place to hang out. They're sort of open too. I just don't go inside anymore. But, how do we become a member? It's www.leskohelp.com. www.leskohelp.com. App means appointment. Oh, I see. Sorry. So what was appointment you have? I'm sorry. I'm in Florida. I want to buy my first home. Okay. Again, what I mentioned earlier is for particularly first-time home buyers is your local. Just go to HUD.gov, put counselors. You're looking for counselors, and they'll show you a list of counselors. Then you call a bunch of them, make an appointment. They train you for free, help you find money, help you everything. That's the best place to start. This is streaming on the Facebook group now. Yes, Sandra. It's a twofer, same price. Yeah. Where do we find these different programs? Well, that's iFundMe at 4 p.m. I worked until 5:30. Had to miss it. Oh no, iFundMe. Missed it. I'm not again. I am MM. Oh, I'm getting old. I understand all this. Thank you for all your help. Your SEO. Thank you, Lee. Lisa, I had to apply a lot of grants. Yes, apply. Oh, is that your business? I Fund Women. Is that what you do? And you help women find grants? Interesting. Good for you. Applied for unemployment, have no 1099 and was denied, which I mean can go back and appeal. Yes, appeal. And also, Toby, I don't know where you are. There's a new unemployment. A lot of them, I mean, God, every state's different. But remember, you make sure you apply to both programs. Every state now has two programs. Sometimes they put them together, sometimes they don't. So you have the pandemic program, PUA, pandemic unemployment, and you have the regular unemployment. So make sure, and the pandemic is a lot looser in restrictions. You don't even have to ever had a job, in some cases. So that's why apply. They say no, you apply again. Your elected official can help also. And also, I just read today, and I'm trying to find out where that article was in the New York Times. I want to talk about it maybe tomorrow or so about why some people aren't getting their stimulus checks. And this happened last time. It's because you went to H&R Block. And that's going to slow it down. You'll eventually get the money. So that's not it. But, if you go on, I forget what it is. If you go to irs.gov and you're looking for where's my check or something like that, they have a special page there that tells you about the stimulus check. And then also, if that doesn't work, call your elected official. They're the ones that could fix the IRS problem for you. Hi, do you have information on helping people who owe back mortgage? Since it all happened, need money, assistance, Salisbury minute. Yes, a lot of those programs have. The new program is for rent. Okay, now I'll put this in. I put it on Lesko Help for members. I put it up there in right below the title as all the new programs that have, particularly the rent program and the unemployment program and the business programs and the stimulus from the IRS. I Fund Women, Help Women in Business. Oh, cool. And if you look at that, I mean, they have a grant program that's starting, but they don't have it started yet. Now, I think this is the greatest opportunity there is now. If you're a landlord and people haven't paid your rent, or if you are a renter, This is money. It's a lot of money that you could go back like 12 to 15 months of your rent paid back and forward. But it's only like $25 billion. And so it's not going to last long. So that's why you want to start now and find out where that money is going to apply to. Okay. So it's going to be given. It's not at the local level yet. They passed the law. Then somebody has to, put all the money on a Pony Express that will run to all the counties and give the money to the counties. So you can apply for it. Okay. Now, so it's going to be, Terry May, there you are. I want to buy a duplex as an income producing property in Florida. Can I grant? Yes, for a duplex, it's more possible because particularly if you live in one. And it all depends, but there are other kind of grants for real estate. Let me finish on the rent thing first, because I think this is the biggest opportunity we have right now, is particularly if you're a renter or a landlord and you want to find out now where it is. You don't want to do this 2 weeks from now, next week, or whatever. Lily Wong Way. That's cute. You want to do it right now and to find out where it is. Nobody knows for sure yet because they're not set up. But I think a lot of them could have a good guess because they've done programs like this in every county already in the last year. So they'll probably put it in the same place. So if they don't know where it is, you ask them, hey, well, where did it happen last time? And that's what you do. So how do you find that out? You could, there's a lot of ways to do that, but a couple of them is your community action agency. I don't know if you know of them. There's a community action agency. If you call 211 and ask for your local community action agency, they'll know where that is. And then you call them. And cons who heard them and their identity. Yeah, Lisa, there's a boogeyman starting in through your way. Oh, there is. Where? I'm up on the 7th floor. So, and that's the time. In Washington, D.C., you can't have a building higher than 13 floors or 12 floors. I forget something. I think 13 floors. We are new. Our landlord need help. Yeah. See that? Okay. So that's that program, and I'll put it in the description on YouTube, so you have that program and what to ask for. But it's part of the new stimulus, the COVID stimulus package, and it's a rent from 12 to 15 months, going backwards and forwards. Now you go 12 months back, 3 months forward. Sounds like a dance of 12 back, 3 forward. I'm trying to get a grant to that nonprofit or business so I can hide their IP address to rebuild. Not good. What's good site for grants to buy houses? Oh, there's 100 sites or more. It's just starting to list. If you remember, I have a whole list. It'll overwhelm you, but it's all there in one package. If you're not, then you start at the housing counselors, okay, because they do all that. And you look at HUD.gov, go to counseling and see them. Then what you do is see what they have for state. They won't have everything, but it's a good place to start. They'll have a lot of the state, some of the city stuff, and whatever. And that's a good place to start. Lisa loves Beehive. Love Purple Hearts. Not that I got shot up or anything. What if you don't owe back rent but need help? Well, then there are other programs. If you have trouble paying, then also forward rent. If you're worried about paying rent in the forward too. But there's really, what I tell people, because it's hard to, it's so hard. There's not an easy answer to anything. You're going to have to stumble a lot through this. And that's why I think the best way to stumble is using this guy. Okay. You start calling as many people as possible. I want to stay in your group. I got a new email. Send me yours again, please. LeskoFreeRadio@gmail.com. LeskoFreeRadio@gmail.com. And you want to start calling. You can start with 211. You start with people who know about this. That's why your HUD counselors Or actually, here's a good place. I forgot. You go to Just Shelter, JUST, and then SHELTER. And I gotta. There you go. Okay, what did I do? JustShelter.org. Okay, they have what's neat about them is, particularly if you need money for your rent. Oh, why doesn't it? Oh, gosh. That's sort of quirky. That blue ink doesn't work. JustShelter.org. See, JustShelter.org. You see that? JustShelter.org. What they have, particularly if you have trouble with rent or mortgage and things like that, they have a state-by-state listing of free legal help. Okay, so these are a whole bunch of nonprofit legal help people that help you so you catch up on rent and you don't get evicted and all that kind of stuff. And that's a good place to start. There's lots of places to start, and that's the problem. I always, try to find, a single place, and there is no single place. Will you please put it under the live broadcast so I can go for help with is this what you meant? Will you please put it under this live? Oh, I see. Just Shelter. Yeah, I'm putting a group. It'll be in that list. Tell you the truth, under the live broadcast, on the description. I'll put that in after it's over. I don't know how to do it first. I'm sure there's a way. Sorry, email once more. Time. Let's go magic. Lesko Free Radio at gmail.com. LescoFreeRadio@gmail.com. Any advice for someone who managed a few good months of work and saved everything? I was being responsible, but now I feel like a baby who didn't cry won't get milk. Yep. That is Sandra, who wants to buy a duplex. Start a discussion. That's a member. And to make sure I get you all that. We used to get determines if we were late. Demerits, yeah. Band practice, yes. And help with being responsible, feeling. But yeah, okay. What to do? I mean, there's, what I do remember is I send them a list of about 7 or 8 places. See, every state has places that help you if you have financial problems. They get money from the government and nonprofits and everything, and they're there just to help people if you have a financial problem. So we all have that, right? So that's why, to me, is what you do is you contact them first, this list of people. Now, they're people like community action agencies. There are people like, you could even start with 211, your elected official, and every county has something called community development. So your county will have an office called community development. And there's a good overall place to contact too, community development. And remember, I keep telling you too about, you call the community development. Don't go on the website and see what they have and they have nothing for you. They won't. Most people won't show you something like that. So what you have to do is call them, and then they say they have nothing for you. Then you say, well, who does? See, this is the only way you build on knowledge and find things you didn't know what to ask for. See, don't forget, anything you're looking for is going to be in the last place you look. It's not going to be in the first place. That's why you have to do that work that it takes to find anything and to keep looking. Hi, it's my first time watching you live. Oh, thanks, Bonita. I'm sorry I don't have, the people are on YouTube. You can't leave a live discussion anymore. Because I just got too many on the chats. You can do the chats because that's easier to monitor. But when I'm not on live, then all these crooks come in and they pretend they're me and they get money from other people that are in the discussion. That's just terrible. I don't know what to do. That's why I think we're getting maybe, all this fake news and everything that's going on, and people, there's just too much. These big platforms, it's too easy to, I don't know, the word is scam people, because everybody's like shooting fish in a barrel. Everybody's there. And so people who are connivers, could take advantage of the rest of it. You could even be president if you want. Yeah. And that's why I may be going off of YouTube and into YouTube is nice because that's people, and if I don't have the comments, so it's not bad. But Facebook, then people are going into instant messenger somehow, and pretending they're me and sending other people messages. Hey, I'll get your money. This is Lesko. I know all this stuff. First time watching you live. Get a grant to help my credit. Well, you don't need a grant to help you credit. You need somebody who knows how to help credit, and that's available for you. Again, go to HUD.gov and counseling, and the free counselors there will fix up your credit, show you how to do it. And you don't have to pay a nickel, and that's what's important. Consider getting a dedicated website with authentication. Yes, I mean, that's what I'm looking, or actually a different platform that isn't as big as, because all this other stuff, like anybody knows, I found one that was sort of interesting. It's called Mighty Network. So it's sort of like a Facebook group that is more private and not part of some big conglomerate, the biggest thing in the world where everybody's trying to figure out how to scam on or whatever it is. Consider getting a dedicated, community action weatherized our rental trailer last year. Oh, that's nice. So see, she got that then. You have a great channel. So thank you so much. Dr. Joyce Gale, check on YouTube for instruction video. Yeah, who is that? That sounds familiar, Dr. Joyce. Exuberant as always. Beautiful. Oh, thank you, Victor. I need help with my state of Georgia money and grant book. I need you to answer my email from early today. So, okay, Logan, if you don't hear from me in a day or two again, send me an email, another one. That's hard unless you remember, unfortunately. But that's okay. Just doing it. I'll get there eventually. Yes, I was about to say, Mighty. Oh, you were, Amanda? Why is that? Are you on there with anybody? Or anybody knows any other networks like that? What do you think of it, Amanda? I have some questions about the subscription. Yes, let us know, or go into, and by the way, you give me money, I'll give it all back to you if you don't feel right. I have too many people that I'm trying to help. I don't want to, and it's easy to misunderstand and miscommunicate. I've been married 3 times. I know about miscommunication. No matter how hard you try, you're still going to miscommunicate, right? So I'd be happy to give anybody money back, no matter what. You don't have to ask why or tell me why. Who is that on the Mighty Network? Who is that? Amanda? Amanda. Send me an email, okay, Amanda, so I can talk to you about the Mighty Network. Lisa, yes, how do you get into the account and have with you without that email or old number? Yeah, well, all that stuff, I mean, the other clubs I've had and things like that, all that is gone. Everything is on Facebook, and that's the only thing I have. And I don't have a staff, so I can't do the phone thing much. But Mary handles all the problems. That's right. If there's a problem, yes, I will email you now. Great, thank you. And I will. I'll just give you money back. My life is too short to do anything else or to do it. I want to spend the rest of my life just showing people something that may help them. Also, Clubhouse. Oh, is it? Do you like those? So that's a. where to begin to find money for real estate investment? Well, I mean, the best money is free from the government. Any grant and loan program for disabled veterans. Yes, for veterans, the best place to start for veterans money, but also remember, you go for any money, not only veteran. That's a very small sliver of everything that's available. But to find out, at least for the veterans only money, is something called your county. And then so it's a county veteran service office. County Veteran Service Office. Put that in Google and put your county name. So if you live in Montgomery County, you put Montgomery County, Maryland, County Veteran Service Office. Keith, New Jersey is slacking. 211 Illinois is currently not working. I don't think 211 doesn't work in some parts of Illinois, Kenna. I think you have to do 311 in Illinois. Yeah, because Chicago area, New York area, and I think there may be a couple other areas. It's really, I think you have to use 311. I know for sure in New York City, Illinois, around the, just like maybe northern Illinois, parts of Illinois uses 311 too. Why? I don't know. I'm in San Bernardino County. You mentioned scammers, so I have to ask what technicality? Yeah, I'm getting scammed all over. I'm running for the next Illinois governor. Well, I'm running for the next year. Oh, good for you. Oh, thank you for the tip. Oh, that's awfully nice. You know, when somebody does that, I mean, that's a hug, man. You know, you know, like giving is so special, and that's why we just have to give each other more. You know. And do that. I wanted to purchase a list of New York resources, but I lost the page. How do I get back to it? What page, man? I mean, from me, New York resources? Just tell me, you know, I mean, I'm starting to categorize things now on by state, you know, and groups, like, you know, here. So, okay, all the best places to go for debt, you know, and then I give you all the best places in your state for debt, all the best places in your state for business, all the best places in your state for jobs, all the best places in your state for real estate, all the best places for healthcare, you know. So that's what I'm trying to do for every state. I have the one-stop book that has all that in. That's huge. What is Clubhouse? Yeah, it sounds like it's like a Facebook group kind of play. I love and deeply appreciate you. Like, oh man, Iris, that's so nice. Yeah, wow. I'm 100% disabled vet and a single mom. Wow, would love your help. Well, email me happily. Lesko Free Radio at gmail.com. If you don't hear back from me in 2 days, just beat on me, say you old fart. Give me help. Audio platform Clubhouse. Oh, what? CPC. Oh, that's, yeah, I'd love to talk to you, Amanda. It seems no one cares about people back mortgages since COVID, since April. We're still working. I can't. Where to go? I'm not working still. Yes. Now the new program now is for rent, but for mortgage, what to do is go to that justshelter.org, and then they have a list of resources that are by state. You call them all. You get on the phone and you call every one of those people. That's the only way you're going to get real help from real people, is by being a real person. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, invite only place where celeb collaborate, 600,000 members instead of billions. Where's this? Invite only place where celebs collaborate. Where is that? Happily Unorthodox. Where's Amanda? Is that what you care center? It seems that no one cares about people back mortgages. Yeah, so do that, Matt. I can find out how to get my stimulus check. Go to irs.gov. They have a page there that explains who, what, where, and how, and if they screw up. And then if that doesn't work, then you call your elected official. Let's go free radio at gmail.com. That's right. TMP. So contact your elected official. If you don't know how to find them, you go to commoncause.org and you say, find my representative. Oh, I see. That's Clubhouse, has 600,000 members. But I want to have my own Clubhouse. Is that maybe separate clubhouses in there? Lisa Loves, I emailed you. Thank you, Lisa. I'm not eligible for a stimulus check this time. Oh, well. Why? Make sure you're not. Yeah, I didn't get the first one because I was in prison. Oh, I thought they were sending them to people in prison. No? Well, then if you're out, if they didn't because you're in prison, out now, you got to get it from the horse's mouth too. And the way to get any of that from the horse's mouth is to go to your elected official and say, hey, I was in prison. I'm not now. I want to make sure that I'm not missing my check, and let them work. They do. I mean, these people were hiding for 2 days up in Capitol Hill. Question mark, is your original book still something that we can view? Yeah, I mean, sort of to find out what's there, because a lot of it is just knowing what to ask for, knowing the exact phone number. How would you know to ask for something? That's the important thing. Nice outfit, swag, Lord. Nice comment. I've got one yet. Is there still need your help? How do I sign up with you? Leskohelp.com. www. Put that first. For some reason, I'm with ClickFunnels, and that seems to be likes www to work a little better. And Ken, are you going to send me a email about Chicago and tell me what you're looking for in Chicago? Okay, Ken. I shouldn't stop in the middle of a thought. Data everywhere and not a drop to think, or not a thought to think. That's what I mean. Where are those grants in California? They're in California. Yeah, man, California, I just read that they're extending small business grants in California. I mean, it changes so quickly. You don't know. Oh, my goodness, it's you again. Are you married? I've been following you since I was a teenager. I still have your big book. Do they have anything available for direct sales represent? Yes, you're living. You're alive. That's what it is. Send me an email. Lesko Free Radio, and I'll get you some places to start and state you're in. And also, Lesko Help. When you start a discussion there, make sure you put your state in there. Not what state you're in, like, oh, I'm confused, in the state of confusion, or whatever. No, the state you live in. Any grants for starting a business? Of course, but they take work. Everything takes work. That's the other thing. There's a lot of stuff out there, and you go through it. And you call people. And if they say, no, you're an idiot, that's okay. You knew that before you made the call. So you call somebody else and find out why you're an idiot, or somebody else, and keep going. You may have to make 50 calls. I mean, it's like getting a job or doing anything else. You may have to make. See, and that's what I think ruins most of us in life. Everybody's trying to sell you something that is real easy. If it is easy, it's an accident. When you're applying for business grants, most of the new ones coming out require that you show profit or loss. It depends. Everything is. I mean, there's grants just for people with no money to start businesses. I tell you the truth, that a lot of them coming out require you to show your profit and loss. Would advertising fees be considered profit or loss? Well, your P&L, I mean, that's expenses you're spending on advertising. That's it. Everything will be different. You get the application, and you fill it out. And then you see what happens. No one could guess. I can't guess what's in there. No one can. Everyone is different. I mean, there's like 50,000 different applications. Yeah, and you just do it and try it. It's sort of like going to ask somebody for a date. And you. Oh, she's doing it again. I'm a member of your membership. Oh, well, just go there and tell me. Okay. Kiet, is that how you pronounce it? And start a new discussion and give me your state, okay? And give me 100 things you need, please. I mean, I really feel that if I can the stuff I know may be good, may not be, but at least it's going to save you some time or educate something. It seems like it's needed. People, Steve, tell me that I feel so grateful that people want to know this stuff that I know. I mean, what could be better in life than people wanting something of you, And that's why I feel so grateful that people think what I know is important. Man, I just know it. I don't know. I've been studying for a long time, but to have an opportunity and see what you do is give me an opportunity to give to you. I mean, there is nothing I think better in life. Why do we have a puppy? Why do we love babies or something? Because we could pour out our insides. We could love them, right? And so our work, at least to me, is like that. I mean, to being able to share, my love or knowledge or whatever, because somebody, it could help somebody. Man, I have nothing better to do in life than to do that. And that's why I just want to figure out how to do it more. What I don't want a day to pass by that if something I know could help somebody's life a little bit. Yeah, what else is there in life? Yeah. What do you want to? I don't need more suits, man. I can't wear them all now. And it's and that's why I never thought at 77 that people would be interested in what the hell I know, and it's so nice to do it one-on-one. Before I used to sell millions of books because I acted crazy on TV. That's not as rewarding. I mean, you pile up money or whatever, but boy, I mean, it's like helping you one-on-one is like making love almost. I mean, this is so rewarding to me, like nothing ever has been. So I appreciate every second that you give me when that I may be able to help you, and I know it may or may not work. I mean, that's life, but if it's a possibility, and like anything, everything is a possibility, and the world is trying possibility. You want a chance to get up the bat and try to hit it again, right? And if you don't get a chance to get up the bat, looking for sharp and acting sharp for 77. I think the best thing I did myself is run 6 miles a day. Now I walk it. and my muscles and bones are okay to run. It's just the brain, Now, my brain doesn't work as quickly, trip easily. Gee. So it's not, it's the brain. Lesko, better than any psychiatrist because it helps you get out of a hole you may be in that affects mental. Yes. Mental health is becoming very important in our life. And that's why I think what's good about giving, and that's why anything I have that I give you save those websites, share it with something. You want to make sure you give it all. Anything I have, like you're member, non-member, I give it. Don't worry about copyrights. I steal all my stuff from government. Nothing's copyrighted. So you give it. Start your own business with my stuff. I'll answer all their questions. Yeah. And if that's valid, there's God. I mean, what else are we here for? I don't know, but it seems that's why if you feel blue, man, go out and help somebody who's in trouble. To get above it, it's too easy to get in that rabbit hole. I mean, I have blue sides, and maybe it's growing up East European or whatever. Is there anything I can do to get a grant which helps to pay for small businesses who need my company's help that cannot afford it? Yes, that may be. It depends on the kind of business and things like that, Amanda. That's it. You're going to email me because we want to talk about the clothing line. That's it. Yeah. Okay. Do business grants make a big sticker about your personal finances? It depends. I mean, most of the government money is depends. If it's a loan and they expect it back, then that's one thing. If they're a grant, they don't expect it back. Grant, that's another thing. It doesn't matter. Don't even ask the question. Fill out the application. And if they say, no, you're an idiot, you go somewhere else. You're going to worry about ifs, ands, or buts. You'll find ways that, you just, to me, that's sort of just finding a reason you don't not to apply. No, you got to do the other way around. I went on the hours again and see those who are incarcerated are eligible. And I see, wow, see, Monique, great. So Monique was a member, found out she thought she wouldn't get a grant, a stimulus check because she was incarcerated, and found out on website, yeah, see, whatever I said didn't matter, but the IRS says it. They're the people who give out the money. Are there grants for individuals? There are so many grants for small businesses. Yes, yes, yes. Hi, she Johnson, a thiolist. I don't know how to pronounce the middle name. But that's great. You found that. You just try. You try and try. Don't. No matter what I say, no matter what you read on the internet, no matter what you hear, people say no. You get the goddamn application. You call the people. Hey, does it make sense for me to apply? And they say no. And then that's the only thing you should take. Bless you for trying to help us. Why are you charging people for the free links if you want to help people? Because I have to eat. Because of my mortgage banker. Also, to me, what I like about currently in Virginia, it is that, to me, charging is very important because I don't want to do anything that is not of value to somebody else. So I'm giving it away or anything, and then I don't know the value of it. Why do I do that? And then I'm doing it because I think it's good. No, we're here to make love to somebody else, not ourselves. Yeah, and that's why just doing it because you think it's important. If it's not important to somebody else, why the hell are you doing it? It's sort of like making an invention and nobody wants it. Why'd you invent it? We got a lot of problems to solve. Don't waste your time on problems that people don't have. So that's a way to quantify to me. That's what I like about capitalism. If I can't afford to pay it, then I have to go find somewhere else to feed myself. No, I want to be smart enough to know how to feed myself and help people. Department of Education just released a huge grant list. Ooh, people who got grants, I guess. I wonder what kind, if they're organizations or individuals. I need to get the links. Where do I pay? If it's my service, the closed Facebook group, that's www.leskohelp.com, leskohelp.com. Larry King. Is that the Larry King? I hear he's in trouble financially. Larry King, the last time I did Larry King, maybe about 7 times or something. And last time I was on with him, he was really sweet. He's done so much for me. I really like the guy. That he said, Lesko, I made you an H. Ross Perot. He did. He made me. I was on there. He would use me when somebody canceled. But I lived in town. They'd send a limo over, and some big star canceled. I'd be down there in 3 minutes to get a half hour free national time. Man, anytime. Do you know why some people are not getting stimulus checks and have to claim them on their taxes? There's probably a bunch of reasons. A lot of it, as I was saying, I just read about the article, and I remember reading it last time, because you filed through H&R Block. They didn't keep the records if you did that. And then plus, if you don't ever, on those people that fill out taxes and lend you money based on that, they're charging you a gazillion interest rates. So don't do that. You're almost giving away information that others charge hundreds of thousands of dollars for. Oh, Monique, thank you so much for your service. I want to be the $20 guy, Monique. I mean, everybody told me that when I was trying to figure out how to do the business now. And I've been working on this for about 10 years since the books didn't work anymore. And I go to these marketing experts and how to sell online. And they said, no, you got to charge $500 a month, $1,000 a month or something like that. And oh, no, I want this to be everybody. And that's why I want to be $20 to get you, and I don't need a mansion. I want to be able to wake up every morning and have something that I want to do. That's what we have. Our time is the most important thing we have to give to in life is our time. That's why somebody steals your time. all you do for it, don't forget to answer my email. Or they say, oh, trying to get, okay, Logan. And then beat on me in 2 days if for some reason I forget. I got problems with my roof insurance. So that's why, I mean, $20, I mean, that, and it's doing well enough. I could keep doing this. I mean, it's probably maybe because of the COVID or something. There'll be 10 other reasons why the business will go down or go up. I mean, but that's life. And actually, when things get tough, that's the growth times in life. That's when you grow the most. Any pleasure you recommend for someone starting a technology, data science, digital marketing business to help other businesses in Texas? Well, for that, I mean, I would look for there's grants for businesses like that. They don't call it grants though. They call it incubators. Incubators, and if you go to your State Department of Economic Development, and what you're looking for are incubators, and boy, there's another name for incubators too. Boy, it's not coming quicker. And also go on to meetup.com, meetup.com, and look for technology startups. Look for startups or small business, and you'll see it's for a startup like that. I mean, there's a lot of good investment kind of grant money. People looking for new ideas like that to invest in. You began in DC helping corporations find money, right? Yes. Did you get disillusioned with helping corporations, or did you start this because you saw so much waste? Well, no, Technicolor. I stopped working for corporations because they're boring. And also, I felt that they'll get this information. I mean, I should charge them $10,000 for what I'm charging $20 for now. If somebody charged them $50,000, they wouldn't care. They'd do it. And so I didn't feel as needed, I guess, because they do it without me. So it's just about getting money. That's no fun. After a while, I mean, after you start feeding yourself, how much food can you eat? So it really was a need. And I said, why doesn't everybody know about this stuff? See, the rich people know about it, and they'll do it. And they'll pay people thousands and thousands of dollars to get it. So I want to do it for $5, $20, and because everybody should know about this stuff. And that's what Virginia Home Improvement Grants. Yes, there are lots of play. Go to your county Office of Community Development is a good place to start like that. Your county Office of Community Development. Go to your 211 also is a good place like that. That there'll be less at the nonprofits and the government places to do. Guys, I had a wonderful hour with you. Monique, thank you for saying those nice words. Wow. I can't wait to get up again and just think about, man, I'm going to give out a lot of phone numbers, a lot of websites, and I get more feedback about how it helped people now than I've ever been. I've sold millions of books and never got feedback like this. How do you write a grant? With a pen or pencil. It's usually online. You don't have to worry about writing a grant. Forget it. Just get the application. You'll see. 90% of applications, a monkey with a crayon can do. So don't worry about it. Sorry, a proposal. A proposal? I've been married 3 times already. How do you write proposal for the grant? Yeah, lovely lady, don't worry about any of that. The harder part is finding where you're going to write the grant. So you concentrate on that. Don't worry about that at all, because if you worry about that, hiring a grant writer and everything, well, so 9 out of 10 times you won't need a grant writer. So you waste all that time and money and whatever. And then you'll have to start to do the hard work. The hard work is finding out where to apply. So do that first. To me, it's sort of like in business, the hardest part about business is getting a customer. So do that first. That's why things like crowdfunding is so great, because I get your idea and then go look for customers. You don't need anything yet. And if you spend everything, oh, well, Lisa, thank you. Yeah. Oh God, the tips. I mean, I don't know why $4 warms my heart so much. It's so nice. I appreciate it so very much. Just grateful for a person like, oh wow, Rosie Rodriguez. Wow, where have you been? Women Associate Minister. What about the state of North Carolina? Jim, if anybody charges you for a grant, just forget it. You don't pay money to get a grant. Maybe some legitimate ones you do, but you can't figure that out. So don't bother. Just don't apply. There's too many others. I got mine, but aren't supposed to take it. But you know who they are. Not sure. Lesko, you're amazing. Whoa, thanks, Melly. Thanks for the hard work. It's not hard work. It's fun working hard. The hard part is finding something you want to work hard at. Yeah, that's what I think that's our mission in life. What do we want to work hard at so we could give more? Working hard or whatever. I mean, to me, it's sort of like, well, how much can you give before you die? Right? I mean, I mean, why is it we have so much motivation to be fat and lazy? Eh, maybe that's our nature or something, and it's easier because uh, it's fun. I mean, I was a short, fat kid. I fight weight every minute of my life. I fight weight. That's why I run 6 miles a day or walk 6 miles a day now. It's very difficult. What is it in find that? But the most rewarding in life is giving, right? You want to love. You want to give somebody love. Why don't we pick up a child, a puppy or something and want to, oh, God, why don't we? So we can do that with our skills. So you love the world with your talent. You love an individual with your heart. But your heart should be in your talent too. That's what I feel. I mean, I just feel every website I give you, I want to put my heart in every phone number, in every website or whatever. And nothing could be more satisfying than that. Sometimes you get a little, the meanies get you or whatever. We all have our good and bad points, but something to work towards. Thank you so much for letting me babble. It's just an incredible opportunity in life that you have given me. And I appreciate it so, so much. Talk to you soon. And members, okay, start a discussion and put in your state and tell me what your bucket list is, right? See, that's right. I could take your bucket list and show you a free source of money for it. I really can. So let me try.